A lot of people wonder what really goes on in the Writing Center. This short video will give you a sneak peek on a typical tutorial. Enjoy!
Hi! Come
Hi.
on in, have a seat. My name's Jen. Would you like a mint?
No thanks, I'm Katie.
What would you like to work on today?
Well, I have to write an analysis and my teacher told me to come here to get help.
Okay, do you have an assignment sheet?
It's on Angel.
Alright, why don't you take a minute to find it, and that way we know what your teacher wants you to do.
Okay. Here it is.
Alright, so that helps me understand more about what you were asked to do. When is the paper due?
Well, I'm writing a revision and it's not due until next week.
Okay, great. That gives us a lot of time in case we need to make a second appointment. What class is it for?
Dr. Cordero's English class.
So what do you actually want to work on with your paper today?
Well, I know I want to fix my grammar, so maybe you can proofread it for me. Also, my teacher always tells me that my organization needs work, so I'd really like to get my paper to flow.
Well, we don't proofread. Proofreading would mean that I would edit your paper line by line, fixing your mistakes for you, and that would technically be cheating because I would be doing it for you.
But what if grammar is what I really need help with?
Well, of course we can help you with your grammar, but our goal is for you to learn how to correct your own mistakes, not for us to do it for you. And we can identify some of your common mistakes and deal with them, and I can help you learn techniques for proofreading. That way you'll know how to do it yourself.
Okay, well I guess that makes sense.
So you said you want to work on grammar and organization. Which one do you think is more important?
I don't know. They both need work.
Well, why don't we start with organization? After all, if your ideas don't make sense and they're not in the right order, then your reader's going to be really confused. Since the paper isn't due until next week, we can make another appointment and we can work on the grammar issues.
Okay, so are you going to read my paper and tell me what's wrong with it now?
No, that will probably take too long since it's like 7 pages. I'd like to try this technique called reverse outlining.
But I hate outlines.
I know, but this is different. Basically, what I want you to do is take me through your paper and tell me what all the paragraphs are about. And then we can see if some of your paragraphs are out of order. That will help us know really fast if there's a major problem with organization.
Okay.
So let's skip the first paragraph since that's the intro. What's your second paragraph about?
Ethos.
Okay, what about it?
How ethos is really important aspect of this ad's appeal.
Alright, write that down next to the paragraph.
Okay. Ethos.
And what about this third one?
Pathos. It's the second most important appeal.
Okay, write that down.
Pathos.
And number 4?
Ethos. And how it's really important to this ad. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I think I already said most of this stuff in the second paragraph.
So maybe that's repetition. Why don't we pause here so you can put brackets around the stuff you already said?
Okay. All right.
Okay, next paragraph.
I got this.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. We only have about 5 more minutes to go and I want to talk about your revision plan.
What's that?
It's something we like to do here. We like to figure out what comes next in your process so that you can go home and you won't forget it. Then we'll email it to you and to your professor if you want.
Yes, definitely. I want her to see that I came in.
Okay, so what do you plan on doing with this draft now?
Well, I'm going to rewrite that section on logos, and after that I'll probably add more to these other sections since a lot of it was repetition. I guess before I turn it in, I'll do a reverse outline and make sure it all looks good.
Alright, that sounds really good. I'm going to put that in the report, and you can also come in before it's due, and we can get to those grammar concerns. But just make sure you make an hour-long appointment so we have enough time.
Okay, I definitely will. I wouldn't have had time if my teacher hadn't asked me to come in. I usually wait till the last minute on writing assignments. I hope I do better this time.
I hope so. Good luck, and I'll see you at your next appointment.
Bye.